Now, how do you keep a cool head when they're trying to take your head off?
She got highs and lows. She said, yeah, I know. Wish I could make it easier. I can't. I just know right and wrong. And I know I'm wrong.
So normally on game days, I don't really plan anything out. I just want to take you guys along for the ride. But on my last game day, one of you challenged me in the comments saying that sometimes I talk to the refs and get distracted by trash talk, but I never write it as a key in my journal. Well, this inspired me, and I did that today, and then you will not believe how tested I was on this. Stay around to the end because this game was insane. All right, it's game day -1, and I'm getting in a shooting workout with my Swedish teammate Felix. We are currently in first place in the Portuguese league with 4 games left until playoffs. It's been a long ass season, almost 8 months already. At this point of the year, I condensed my extra skill workouts to 30 to 45 minutes of intentional work in order to save my body. I start with foundation shooting. These drills emphasize the sequencing of my shot. I want the power produced from my legs flowing up underneath the basketball and then through my release. Once I feel my shot is in sync and tuned up, we get into some footwork finishing to get fully warmed up. I'll try to keep the amount of reps low, but start to ramp up the intensity. We have our final team practice later today, so the goal is not to tire ourselves out too much. We kept this section of the workout under 10 minutes. After footwork and finishing, we get straight into closeout reads. For me, this is the most common offensive situation in basketball, and I believe the most important. The issue is that it is rarely repped out in team practice, so I like this to be the meat and potatoes of this workout. We finish up with some pull-ups off of actions we have in our playbook and some spot shooting with a 5 out of 7 make constraint to add some pressure. Simple, concise, and intentional. 45 minutes of detailed work, and this workout is finished.
Pior.
Hey! Hi Felix, welcome to the vlog officially.
I want to give a big shout out to Drechsel.
Denzel Anderson. And Poland days, those Poland depression days. Sneaker collection. What do you guys think we do a sneaker rotation video here soon? What do you think? All right, got the game day tomorrow. Big decision is which shoes I rock. Sabrina 2s. You guys are following the channel, I rock Sabrina's all the time. Or these new D-Books. I think they're the Book 1s. It's a big decision. Man, it feels so good to be able to just do some individual workouts now, some skill work. Now that my body's healthy, it's like I can finally get back in the gym, back to my routines. So feeling good for the game tomorrow. Olá, Benfica basket. Obrigado. Man, there was something about that workout that just reminded me, it genuinely feels incredible to stack days. And like, there's no better feeling in the world. Okay, maybe hitting like a game winner or something like that. But then just getting like a workout in, getting back in your flow, feeling like you're becoming the best version of yourself. I think that's where like my motivation comes like most days, is this feeling of progress, this feeling of getting better. Like for me, there's no greater dopamine hit. There's nothing more exciting than it feels like, dude, like the work I did today made me a better person and player, you know? Oh, the welcome committee. Hello, dogs, hello. Is it filming? Laundry day. Acting like I'd help with the laundry a lot. It's gonna sound privileged, but I swear I miss our dryer in the States so much. That's one of the biggest irritating things about Europe, is they just don't really have dryers. Or it's like a super luxury, so it's rare that an apartment will have one. Hi guys, like and subscribe. Batard.
Not this guy.
Now we got weight room with the master Luis.
Got it.
Damn, that's a big Croatian, dude. That's a big ass Croatian. A new ice bath. See what he's doing. The ice bath coordinator, recovery specialist, sports scientist. 10 minutes ice bath. Wasn't that cold? Presidente, say hi to the people.
Hi to the people.
I try to take my game day mornings slow. For me, it's all about the process of building up my day to the culmination of the game. I don't want to wake up hyped and be burnt out come game time. Every morning I start with a big glass of water and my creatine. It's important to drink some water before your coffee to offset some of the jitteriness of the caffeine from the coffee. 20 grams of beans every single morning. It never changes. I really enjoy making pour over style coffee because it's more of an art form rather than a click a button and drink experience. This ingrains the idea to slow down and focus rather than rush and be distracted. Game days have to be like this. It's part of honoring the work I put in during the week. I want to be ready to put my best foot forward tonight, and sticking to this morning routine is just the start. Oh. Is that a dog under there? Is that a dog under there? Oh, hi. Another game day today, another chance to be professional, another chance to show that the work we're putting in is paying off. So yeah, another opportunity, or as Elijah Bryant sometimes says, another experiment. Yeah man, in a good headspace, took a super slow morning. Game's not till later, don't have to be at the gym until 3:30. So a lot of time today, taking it slow. Got my coffee in the Pokemon mug, this is my favorite mug, and then a yogurt parfait. One thing about this point of the season is now that like our international competitions are over, it's like one game a week, which means a lot more practice and a lot more time like training, working on skills, stuff like that. And so in the weirdest way, we have less games, but my body is like more sore, or more, not fatigued. But once we get to the game, like, it's like I've had a full week of work and practice. So like in a weird way, my body feels a little sore today. Yeah, like I woke up, my low back was super tight, calves were tight. So I'm just, you know, again, taking this morning slow, getting in some mobility, foam rolling my calves, low back, basic stuff. Whoa. All right, quick game day journal rundown. We played Glitos today. Probably already said it like 20 times. Personal keys is to remain level-headed with the referees, with my teammates, with bad plays. Just stay true to the course and keep going. Second one is be the aggressor. I'm at my best when I'm attacking. And then number 3, shoot with confidence. Shoot to make, don't shoot not to miss. It's a big mindset shift. I swear the ball goes in more when you play like that. And then for team keys, play fast, play as a unit, move the ball, move them side to side, classic stuff. Know the personnel and the scout. These guys, they're not very deep. They got about 6, 7 players that really play, so we should be able to know every player's tendencies and kind of what they like to do. And then the third one, make them adjust to our style of play. We're at their place, so we're on the road, but we're the better team. We're the team that's in first. They got to play our game, not we adjust to them. And then the big thought today is just be a professional in everything you do. I'm talking how I approach the game, how I prepare for the game, how I play in the game, how I act on the court, how I act in my relationships. Just be professional and embody being a pro. So game day journal, let's do it. Look at my little sunbathing dogs. Look at my little sunbathers. You like it? You like it? Big chillin'. Beautiful day. All right, time to go to the game. Let's go. We got the whole family taking me to the game. Oh, let's go. Look at her arm. What's wrong with your arm?
That's 1 inch long.
Bye, Penelope. Bye, Benji. Bye, Benji. New bus driver? It's gonna be First game back?
First game back, yes sir.
All right, game time. This was an insane game with a lot of different mental challenges that I had to navigate. What started as a seemingly simple game on a Saturday night at 7 p.m. turned into a mental minefield. Let me show you guys everything that happened in this game because it was very, very interesting. As you know, I've been coming off the bench and I haven't really been playing much at all in the first quarter, so this was really my first touch of the game. I get downhill and draw this foul. Coming off the bench and being an impact player is a mental challenge in itself. It takes a certain type of mindset, and I've kind of conquered at this point. One of my keys is to lead with aggression. So I got fouled in that first play, and this play I take a confident one dribble pull up. I was open, just gotta make it. When I got in the game, they were really trying to be physical and deny me, so I love this backdoor cut here. Gotta dunk it, but this is great basketball and a smart read. When teams get physical and try and knock you off your game, it's important not to get wrapped up in it. Use their over-aggressiveness to your advantage. The best counter to aggressive defense is decisiveness and execution. Make your read and do it confidently. That's what I do here on the break, get fouled, and it's time to knock down these free throws. Now, yes, this was a really small gym, but it was pretty loud. You could tell how much the fans wanted to win this game, as well as how much the players wanted to win. This was an intense environment. On this post-up, I go to a sort of face-up type move. If I were to do it over again, I would have tried to back them down more, use my big body and my size advantage better. The referee ends up calling just a straight up out of bounds despite me getting bumped here. When I was on the floor, that whole baseline was chanting TikToker and yelling at me, screaming at me. It's funny how opposing players and fans think making videos makes me soft. I'll give you a hint. It does the exact opposite. At this point of the first half, we are on pace for well above our season average of points allowed. That's what AB is pointing at and telling here. It's just not acceptable. Defense has a lot to do with buy-in, intensity, effort, and discipline. All things you can control. So if we're allowing a lot of points, it's usually because of a lack of a couple of those things. We end the half strong. I drop this bounce pass to Nico. He hits a nice little floater, and we're up 1. Terrible, terrible first half, but we're still leading in a hostile environment. Now in the third quarter, I really like this pass. It kind of like flew out of my hands right into AB's pocket. Perfect rhythm, cash. The team, we're at our best when we're playing fast and moving the ball. On this post-up, I stunt a little bit too much, show my numbers. If I would have done more of a lateral stunt, this shot wouldn't have been allowed, but this dude was popping his shit the whole game. This play and his reaction was a bit of foreshadowing. A few plays later, Nico makes this nice extra pass to me wide open in the corner. I miss it, and their whole bench is letting me know. I decide to drive this next one because this pass was a little off. I really like this bounce pass I make, right to Nico, great pump fake, lays it up, 2 points. As you can tell by the score, this game was going back and forth. Neither team could get a lead, and it honestly surprised us a little bit because I think we were naive and thought we were going to come in here and kind of blow them out. After a bad kick-out pass, the defense was scrambling. I drive baseline. I really like this finish here, strong, decisive. The bench was yelling at me again, so I had to give them a look and just let them know that I'm here. The very next play, I'm super disciplined in my positioning, step in front, draw a charge, and I'm loving it. The team's loving it, and we're starting to get a lead. The charge is the most unselfish play in basketball because you're sacrificing your body for the team. To close out the quarter, we do this guard-to-guard action that a lot of NBA teams are implementing at end of shot clock situations. They miscommunicate on the switch. I end up getting downhill, make a nice strong side kick out. Mac knocks down the 3. He celebrates a little bit too much though, and ends up not running back, and they absolutely punish us with another 3 to match. This was a huge momentum play. Start the fourth, they miss this corner three. I kind of leak out a little bit, and Mac makes a nice outlet pass. I have a transition look, but we don't have numbers. In the past, I would have drove this into the crowd and probably thrown up some BS. I really like the decision to kick it out to our best shooter. Zay Silva knocks it down. Now here I get called for a blocking foul that I don't agree with. In past games, I was really aggressive in my body language talking to the refs. This time I was better, and I think it ended up being a better result for me. Me and the ref had a normal conversation. He daps me up, and I keep my emotions in check and communicate effectively. Middle of the fourth, they unexpectedly go in this zone to change the momentum of the game. It doesn't help that we start settling for jump shots. This is what the zone wants. Here on this drive turn post up, I lose my man for a second, and again, this is poor help defense, allowing for an open three, knocks it down, and now they have a lead. They have a bit of a lead, and I get another open three in the corner. I miss it again, and now I'm 0 for 5 from 3 on the game, and that's pretty tough on a shooter's confidence. Now, me and this dude were going at it all game. He's a wildly emotional and physical player, and so right here I absorb the contact well, and he just throws the ball out of bounds. Now, every play, good or bad, this guy was crashing out. Meanwhile, I felt like I was in control of my emotions despite all the circumstances around me. Next offensive possession, wide open three, miss. Now I'm 0 for 6 from 3 on this game. Now, 2 plays later, they swing the ball, and boom. Big shot. We're in a bad spot, and personally, it feels like I've kind of shot the team out of this game. But as I wrote in my pregame journal, emotional awareness, emotional intelligence, never too high, never too low, no matter the circumstance. Today was one of those games where everything was trying to knock me off my game. So our final offensive possession, this is make or break for us. We got to get a bucket here. Of course, the basketball gods test me, give me an open corner three, biggest shot of the game, bang. Going from not being able to throw a rock in the ocean if I was standing on a boat to hitting a big shot to put us up 1, that's the atypical mindset. To act like I wasn't a little nervous on this shot would be a lie, but I still had the foundation of belief that comes from my work and my daily preparation routines. That's what led to this make. Now they still have a chance to win this ball game. They have the ball in their best playmaker's hand with 10 seconds. He ends up turning the ball over, get the steal to basically secure this game, and this is where the mayhem ensues. I understand the mindset of why this guy did this, but this is not a safe basketball play and honestly really dirty. Now what I'm really proud of myself is while he's crashing out right here, I'm in control. I'm looking him in the eyes and I'm saying, it's good, bro. I'm not mad at you. It's all okay. This was a huge growth moment for me because normally I'm fighting, but for some reason, whether it be my preparation, my pregame journal, I was completely in control of my emotions during all this. With all that being said, it's important to stand up for yourself and protect yourself, but this moment, at this point in the game, I had a broader perspective. My team needed to win. My team needed me to be in control. The referees watched the replay, and I'm not sure why they paused it at this exact moment because I looked defeated right here. There's a rule in this league that whenever there's a scuffle or fight on the floor, if players leave the bench, then it's an automatic ejection. Galitos had 2 players leave the bench. You see right there, number 88 and number 10. For each of their actions, we were rewarded 1 free throw. So imagine if a bunch of players left our bench and they got a bunch of free throws. This game could have been completely different. So again, level heads were rewarded in this situation. So I'm going to keep driving this point home. Being a true professional means keeping the ultimate objective in mind no matter what the circumstance or no matter what is happening around you. They end up getting called for an unsportsmanlike foul plus 2 technicals, so I head to the line to shoot 4 free throws. The game is essentially over, but if I make all these, the game is definitely over. I'm not sure there's a better feeling in basketball than icing the game at the free throw line at an opposing team's gym. What was once a loud and rowdy and obnoxious gym was all of a sudden very, very quiet. So here's what this game taught me. You don't control your circumstance, you don't control your environment, but you do control your response. And the more you can be level-headed in your response, the more success you will have. I am very, very proud of myself for this game. The couch of truth. I'm a full-blown idiot. We're shooting the ball incredible, felt great in warm-ups, and then I decided to try and look cool, throw down a windmill in warm-ups. Absolutely bruised the crap out of my shooting wrist. Then proceeded to let that get in my head and 1, turn down shots, 2, I missed 5 threes in a row in the second half. So I hit the biggest one of the game. And those fans were nasty tonight, talking crap the whole game, but that's the key. No matter what's happening around you, it's the professionalism to lock in on what needs to be done. Down 2, corner 3 after missing 6 threes. The only 3 I hit all night. Game winner. That's atypical, baby. It's atypical. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. Let's do it.
She got highs and lows. She said, yeah, I know. Wish I can, I just know right and wrong.